it's about moments.
If you fight, I fight. If I fight, we fight.
You be there and watch what I do when the bell rings.
Do you have that real look in your eye that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can ask yourself this question: did I give everything I got? Did I lay it all on the line? Or am I cheating myself?
What you say, Quaid? See ya! Right at it. Oh! He's done it again!
So whatever you're gonna do, claim it. Leave your mark on this world.
I'm Eric Law. I went to the University of Denver and I played professional lacrosse for the Denver Outlaws. This is the UA Command 2.0. I really like the new design of the thinner scoop at the top to help with ground balls, and the same thing in the back with the flare to help with ground balls as well. The pocket, it forms just a nice, easy pocket right in the middle. I also love how light it is. We've been in the sun all day. It still doesn't get that soupy, bendy feeling. Also, what I really like the new addition of is the side rail pockets for the shooters, which doesn't go right in there, which I think is a brilliant design.
Welcome to today's coverage of the SLC D2 Championship game presented by Harvest Small Business Finance. This is Matt Parr. I'm here with Jesse Foss, and today's matchup is between CSU Fullerton and CSU San Marcos.
Yeah, really excited to see these two teams play. Unfortunately, didn't get to watch them play in the regular season. I know you played both these teams in the regular season. What do you kind of expect out of today's game?
They're both pretty patient offensively. San Marcos has the D2 Offensive Player of the Year in Alex Cunningham, who had, I think, 106 points on the season. He had, I think, 5 goals yesterday, a handful of assists. He's the guy who runs their offense. For Fullerton, the guys to watch out for are number 12, Micah Willis. He's kind of the point man on their offense, running things from behind. And number 6, Cole Schleppe at the midfield.
Yeah, just looking at some of these guys' regular season stats, I was pretty impressed to see Alexander Cunningham, being a freshman. He was the SLC Offensive Player of the Year this year. His first team All Conference. 46 goals, 60 assists for 106 points is pretty impressive for a freshman. The other one is Ian Holman, getting first team All Conference in faceoffs and midfield is something that I'd never even seen before. But stat-wise, 214 ground balls, 222 won faceoffs and 45 losses, and still was able to put up 54 points. Is pretty impressive, not only for a midfielder but for a faceoff guy as well. So I'm excited to see those two guys play.
Yeah, I think the battle at the face-off stripe today will be an interesting one and help dictate how the game goes. We've got about 2.5 minutes to go before game time. We'll take a step away as we get going with the national anthem.
Life is about moments.
If you fight, I fight. If I fight, we fight.
You be there and watch what I do when the bell rings.
Do you have that real look in your eye that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can ask yourself this question: did I give everything I got? Did I lay it all on the line? Or am I cheating myself?
What you say, Quaid?
See ya!
Right at it. Oh! He's done it again!
So whatever you're gonna do, claim it. Leave your mark on this world. Life is
I'm Eric Law. I went to the University of Denver and I played professional lacrosse for the Denver Outlaws. These gloves are the Command Pro 2s. I really like them. They're extremely comfortable when you put them on. They almost feel like you don't have anything on. I really love the low profile cuff that we have here and kind of the floating one they have for some extra protection. Great flexibility and breathability at the top of the glove. And then the palms, it's just so smooth. Once you put it on the stick, it feels like it's just your natural hand right on the stick.
Welcome back. We're getting ready for the opening face-off of the D2 SLC Championship presented by Harvest Small Business Finance. We'd just like to take a moment to thank the support of the TVX Sports video crew for the entire 2018 season. Get your games online with TVX Sports Video.
The SLC All-Conference honors have been announced. For CSU San Marcos, coming in with an 11-1 record, you have Alexander Cunningham, first team, Ian Holman, first team, and Brandon Bowens, first team.
Okay.
For Cal State Fullerton, coming in with a 7-4 record.
And we'll go down to the field for a quick interview before the game.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Coach Ansel. Coach, fourth time here.
Yeah.
Is this going to be the charm? Yeah. The last 4 times I think we've been involved with Concordia, who's now doing pretty well in D1. Yeah, right. I know. So, but San Marcos is, it's a completely new team. They look great. So we just got to come out here, play our best game. Hopefully it works out.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thanks, man.
Way to be late, Alex.
Starting for Cal State Fullerton is Michael Henry, sophomore. And starting for San Marcos is Brian Bertoli, a freshman out of St. Ignatius High School.
Ian Holman is able to pick up the ground ball on the opening face, and San Marcos will start with possession.
Looks like they're going to push a little early offense here. And
Henry ends up in the cage there.
Called push, staying San Marcos' way. San Marcos set now in an open set. Kind of umbrella 4-man look over the top here. A single dodder behind X. Cunningham isolating from behind. Nice take by number 1. Fullerton's going to shut off Cunningham at X. Force them to go into an invert here. Got a big little invert here with San Marcos. Now they're clearing out. Nice look inside. San Marcos comes up with the ground ball. And now Cunningham's got it again and looking to isolate again at X.
I think he kind of forced that feed there, but San Marcos is able to come up with the ground ball again.
It's a nice long possession. They've got multiple shots, got a couple ground balls, and keep maintaining possession of the ball here. Got a weave going here. Got an umbrella. Nice look inside.
Tyler Jones cutting through the middle, couldn't connect on the pass, and Fullerton will get a chance to clear here.
The midfield group of Jason Hastings, number 26. Garrett Hong, number 23. And Connor Vale, number 5, is coming on the first line midfield. Coach left with a nice topside dodge and shot.
Take a look at the replay. There. Just a nice job by Cole Shutley there, getting to the middle, able to rifle that shot off.
Yeah, it's a move he's used for a couple years now since Jay Serra, that little jab step and top side off that hitch. Nice low shot.
Ian Holman's able to win the next face-off. San Marcos with possession. Ian Holman's got plenty of space to dodge. Fullerton sends the slide.
Interesting to see what San Marcos does with the shutoff on number 1. I'm sure this is probably not the first time they've seen it this year. So see how they play it. Looks like they're just settling, just kind of play 5-on-5 here and take a little longer dodging lanes.
So we've got Ian Holman with the ball up top. The other four guys kind of down on the crease area.
Ooh, nice take. Take by number 23, Austin Jenkins.
Jenkins able to get a good shot off. Unfortunately, not on cage. Cunningham is able to pick the ball up from behind. Let's see what they do here.
Nice pick off.
Cunningham saw Jeremy Traub sitting the backside there. That was Taylor Johnson able to pick the pass off.
Good pressure, good takeaway. 24 Kyle Waub from San Marcos. Couldn't pressure long pole there. Were you surprised by the results of yesterday's games? Obviously, both these teams were 2 seeds coming into the semifinals.
Yeah, the opportunity to play all the 4 teams that were in the semifinals yesterday. Not overly surprising. I think probably more surprised by the San Marcos Northern Arizona game.
Okay.
Got to see Fullerton twice this year. Not surprised they were able to upset UCSD yesterday. Northern Arizona played a tougher schedule. I think San Marcos showed a lot with that win yesterday. I wouldn't be surprised to see Northern Arizona in the MCLA championship next week as well.
You guys had a really good game against Northern Arizona, correct?
We were the only team to beat them this year until yesterday.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think by default, Nate, that makes you the winners.
Yeah. Fortunately, we couldn't make it to this weekend, but
get the second offensive possession for Fullerton here. Last time they scored within a couple seconds of getting the ball, so see if they kind of slow it down a little bit, possess it, and kind of see what they get out of it.
So Micah Willis with the ball right now is one of the guys to watch on Fullerton's offense. He can dodge and create for himself, and he can.
The backside look to Schleppy, gets knocked down.
Micah loves to dodge to feed his teammates. He's not afraid to push the ball into the crease, like we just saw.
Got Fulton popping into a 10-man right there, and San Marcos kind of rushed the 30-second clear and tossed him away.
Yeah, I think San Marcos stepped off sides there.
Okay.
We saw Fullerton throw out the 10-man ride yesterday. Jesse, what would you do to beat the 10-man ride?
I think the simplest thing in an in-game adjustment is just make sure the middies are checking back down to the ball, and then kind of the rule is one to beat, be an athlete, right? So if you're a pole and you got an attack in front of you, you got to be able to run by a guy. If that doesn't work, then you got to start drawing some stuff up and maybe send an attackman over and bring a mid-ear defenseman over across.
Someone's just got to beat someone.
Someone's got to beat someone. 7-on-7. Fulton in 2-3-1 right now. Good lift.
Jason Hastings
got a flag down right now.
I think we'll see a hold called on that one.
Smart by Fulton. A lot of times the flag goes down, teams just kind of rush and get panicked and go to the cage right away, but it looks like they're going to be a little smarter, be a little more patient, and value the free possession here. Free play.
I think this is the 5th time I've seen Fullerton play this year. They're very patient offensively. They've got no problem just holding the ball and possessing. We're seeing that now.
So got Michael Willis behind with the ball again in the isolation dodge.
This is Brandon Ballins covering him right here.
Don't force it! Don't force it!
Two first-team all-conference players matched up against each other. It's a pretty good matchup for the day.
Michael looks to feed the backside there, I think, unless it was a shot. Bertoli's able to pick that pass off.
White, 2, 4, hold, 30 seconds. White, 2, 4, hold, 30 seconds.
30-second penalty for holds.
And with 6 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the first quarter, Fullerton leads San Marcos 1-0.
Nice look inside.
It's a nice cut by Micah. I think Fullerton calls the timeout here. Let's take a look at the replay.
Let's get an open set, send a cutter in for like the kind of 2-3-3-3, and just good ball movement and great slash cut inside.
Great catch, great finish. During this timeout, we'll take a step aside for a quick word from our sponsors.
I'm Eric Law. I went to the University of Denver and I played professional lacrosse for the Denver Outlaws. These gloves are the Command Pro 2s. I really like them. They're extremely comfortable when you put them on. They almost feel like you don't have anything on. I really love the low profile cuff that we have here and kind of the floating one that they have for some extra protection. Great flexibility and breathability at the top of the glove. And then the palms, it's just so smooth. Once you put it on the stick, it feels like it's just your natural hand right on the stick.
Welcome back. With 5:56 left in the first quarter, Fullerton leads San Marcos 2-0. Fullerton just scored on a man-up opportunity.
Interesting timeout from Fullerton after going up 2-0 on a man-up goal. So,
yeah, not sure what you talk about there, other than telling your team to keep doing the same things. The only thing that's not really going Fullerton's way is at the face-off.
Yeah, that's 3 in a row for Ian Holman. The last two were pretty clean, forward to himself. First one was a scrappy ground ball, but Seems like that's going to be a key for San Marcos to continue maintaining possession and getting those shots they need.
We'll see Fullerton still paying a lot of attention to Alexander Cunningham, shutting him off out there.
Yeah, it looks like San Marcos is still confident, just kind of going 5-on-5. Although actually it looks like now he's going inside of the crease.
Ian Holman's able to get by Vijay Sharma here. They send the slide. Gets the pass down to Jenkins.
Good recovery back inside by Fullerton.
Jenkins able to come up with the ground ball.
How would you address the lock off? If you're one of your guys at USD were getting shut off during the game.
I think there's two different things we could do. One, we just leave him in an X like they're doing and hope he can back up any shot we take and get him the opportunity to pick the ball up off the end line, or have him set a pick.
Yeah. Just
like that. If he's setting a pick, the defense has to decide if they're switching off of him, get an opportunity to get a short stick on him, or they don't switch and the pick works, and the guy who's coming off the pick is able to create some space.
So San Marcos another extra possession here. Fullerton was able to cause turnover, get the ball on the floor, and then just kind of threw it away. So San Marcos gotten multiple possessions on ground balls in the offensive end here.
Looks like they're pulling Cunningham off the field right now.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try to run out of the box here, so they're going to bring him delayed sub and bring him out of there.
That's Jonathan Donato coming out of the box, coming down, getting a shot.
Goalie running around a little bit here.
Yeah, Mike Love's playing out of the cage. And their 10-man ride, he'll come up above the restraining line. They actually had a goal earlier this year in their first-round playoff game.
The kind of rush play by Fullerton leads to San Marcos possession here. See, they're going to go early offense here, number 15. Tyler Jones.
Tyler Jones leads a midfield group from the SLC in goals this year. I think he had 4 yesterday.
He's a second-team all-conference player. Again, as a freshman, it's very impressive.
Donato with the ball, dodging up right side.
Good top shot take.
Good save by Mike Henry.
San Marcos another possession though. Come up that ground ball. So it looks like San Marcos is going up.
Looks like they're subbing.
Yeah, so they're going to bring that guy off and bring Cunningham out there.
Fullerton's quick to get up to Cunningham.
Oh, nice look.
Trying to shut him off.
Wow, great speed.
Oh, and that is Cunningham from Tyler Jones.
Nice pass by Jones to kind of lead him on that and put it out in front of him, and really impressive speed by Cunningham to break away from this defenseman and create that separation there.
Check out this replay. It's impressive play by Cunningham. It's hard to catch a ball running full speed like that, get a shot off. So with 2:15 left in the first quarter, Fullerton leads San Marcos 2-1.
Oh, brutal.
We've got an illegal procedure for catching the ball on the back of his stick. We've got a flag here, which will be on Fullerton.
I think one of the guys Fullerton left the box early.
Yeah, I know you can't play with the ball on the back of your stick if you win it off a face-off and get the ball stuck in there.
Catch it the wrong way. I don't think it's.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
Tough turn of events, though. Fullerton actually comes up with the ground ball, turns it over on the possession, and then actually ends up with the flag down. So
Guess we'll go down to the table and see what the officials have to say here.
Blue, 1-4. Delay a game, 30 seconds.
Adam off! Adam off!
So we've got a delay a game on Fullerton for 30 seconds. That is Brady Nickel. I'm guessing he was the one who caught the ball in the back of the stick. Wasn't too happy with the call, and instead of setting the ball down, threw it off to the side.
Yeah, it's a tough penalty. Those are the ones you really want to avoid as a coach and as a team.
Yeah, those are just mental mistakes, easy things to fix. This is our first opportunity to see San Marcos man up today.
They're in a straight 3-3.
And we see Cunningham on the crease.
Gonna wheel him out right now.
Looking for a wheel here.
Oof. Good piece by number 13. It's BJ Sharma in 13. It's exactly what I want to see out of your short stick middies.
We've got a flag down here. I think we'll see a slash called once.
Great play by Sharma. I mean, eats one down here on the defensive end, on man down, picks up the ground ball, runs it down there to create offense, and draws a flag. So huge, plus play, positive play there from a short stick midi.
Yeah, that's why he was recognized by the coaches in the SLC as all SLC defensive midfielder.
That makes sense. Got man up Fullerton here, starting out in a 2-3-1.
Fullerton's patiently moving the ball around the perimeter. I think at some point they got to get the defense moving.
Go right back to him. Nice play.
I don't think it gets too much easier than that. I think that was Micah and Garrett Hong there kind of just switching spots. Willis is able to draw his defenseman up and move the ball back down. So 45 seconds left in the first quarter.
You got a replay here. Good carry. You got San Marcos just a little unorganized. They got to get that short stick to rotate down from the crease over. Easy goal, 1-on-none, and good job by that attackman to be patient and throw a second fake there and really get the goalie to bite on it. We got a San Marcos face-off win here. Ian Holman using his wings that time. Let's see what they're going to do here. It looks like they're still up. Cunningham's back at attack. He's going to again get shut off at X. And San Marcos be willing to play here. You got 20 seconds left in the first quarter. San Marcos being smart, kind of taking their time, setting up for a last shot here. Oh, what a look. Oh, look, Ian Holman on the dodge and feed to number 18, Tanner Halpert, senior at El Dorado High School. Great look and great one-timer from number 18. It kind of just banged that ball in there. Really couldn't ask for anything better out of San Marcos. They realized the shot time on the clock, settled for that last shot, and really made it count. Here's the replay right here. Just a nice one-timer right there.
Okay. Great look by Holman. Great finish by Tanner Halpert there.
Fulton defenseman was in position. He had to stick in the right spot. It just great look, great finish. Fulton with the win. We got short time here, and that's going to be it.
Fullerton's able to win their first face-off of the game, but unfortunately comes with 6 seconds left in the first quarter, and they can't take advantage of it. So we'll take a moment to step aside and hear from our sponsors.
Life is about moments.
If you fight, I fight. If I fight, we fight.
You be there and watch what I do when the bell rings.
Do you have that real look in your eye that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can ask yourself this question: did I give everything I got? Did I lay it all on the line? Or am I cheating myself?
What you say, Quaid?
See ya!
Right at it. Oh! He's done it again!
So whatever you're gonna do, claim it. Leave your mark on this world.
We had Alex Siegel down on the field, so we'll go to Alex. He's able to listen into both huddles. What do you got for us, Alex?
First of all, in the Cal State Fullerton huddle, they're really talking to their face-off guy about his new stand-up stance. He'll be on his feet for the upcoming face-offs, trying to make this more of a 50-50 ground ball. They did not do well at the face-off X. Defensively for Fullerton, they're looking to slide early to number one. Obviously, that's Cal State San Marcos's main offensive threat, so you'll see them sliding early to number one. On the Cougars side, really, they just got to stay out of the box. That's 2 goals on the man down. So that's all for San Marcos. Back to you.
Thank you, Alex. So one thing we saw Northern Arizona do yesterday against Ian Holman, they'd throw a long stick out on the face, see if they can tie it up, and then get in his hands immediately with the long pull. Wonder if we'll see Fullerton go that route today.
You got a win by Fullerton here. Oh, turnover. Interesting to see you got Alexander Cunningham coming out of the midfield out of the face-off wing now, just starting there now. So
they're just trying to find ways to get him the ball.
Yeah.
And now we've got Vijay Sharma shutting him off.
So he's a good ball here now. He's got a short stick on him with the Fullerton to slide pretty early here from number 10.
So if they're going to slide early, they really got to make sure they get their 2 slide in there.
Nice look.
Wow. Cunningham finds Jeremy Trabb cutting through the crease.
It was a great time cut. And great job by Cunningham getting his hands free and make a nice feed there. Right where it needs to be.
Let's take a look at the replay. So with 14:23 left in the first half, we've got a tie game. Ian Holman wins the face.
Got trail behind. Got his guy hung right now.
See, Mike Henry's not afraid to come out of the cage.
Great play by the goalie, Mike Henry, picking that pass off.
I think Holman tried to feed Jones on the crease there, right over the top of the cage. Mike Henry's able to pick the pass off. Get the ball to Cole Schleppe, who's carrying it up the field.
Ooh, nice look inside, nice handle. Good save by the goalie, Bertoli.
Cut.
What a look.
It was a good look there. Unfortunately, not able to, Takanoe not able to handle the ball. If he was able to catch that, he'd have one-on-one with Mike Henry.
So this is a tricky part of the 10-man. Now you got a team thinking about it's 10-man all the time, and right there, Fullerton didn't run it, and you could see Cal State, San Marcos brought all their guys up top in the box and cut out of their clearing system. So.
Jason Hastings patient with the ball here. Able to dodge. He's got two guys paying attention to him. That is Garrett Hong with his second of the day. Take a look at the replay.
I'm pretty impressed with Fulton's ability to find the cutters, and really for those cutters to find that open space inside. Good team offense.
We see Cole Schleppe kind of cuts to the backside there, gets the head of number 7 turned.
Cody Gilligan.
And Garrett Hong takes advantage of that and cuts right behind the back of his head.
.12:30 mark. Fulton goes back up by 1. 4-3 Fulton. Good ground ball by VJ.
Tad Thayer is able to tie the ball up.
Ooh, nice take. Great smart play by VJ, just recognizing that the San Marcos defense wasn't in yet and not ready to rotate, slide, and just took a nice one-on-one and a great bounce shot to the top corner.
Yeah, that started with Tad Thayer at the face-off. Able to create a 50-50 ground ball that Fulton's able to come up with.
5-3, yeah, I just put them on.
Quick strike by Fulton, 5-3.
Thayer gets Holman turned around. He's able to pick up the ball when the face-off. Unfortunately, Fullerton throws the ball out of bounds. We're coming back to San Marcos.
Nice adjustment so far by the Fulton coaching staff and their face-off guys to kind of go to stand-up position and try to get that ball out a little quicker. And so far they've won, I think, 2 out of 3 face-offs, 2 out of 3 face-offs this half. So
yeah,
or this quarter.
San Marcos is subbing Ian Holman off. We've got Tyler Jones coming on. Cunningham behind, still shut off.
So we played UNLV early this season. Obviously, they have Quinn Eisler is a pretty dynamic player, and I think led to all MCLA in goals and assists this year. And we had to do something similar to shut off. And they had an interesting play where they would bring him up to the top of the midfield line, like right by the hashes, and bring him over, and then bring a midi on for a 6-on-5. And then if you pushed over, they bring it back out and get the ball. So some San Marcos could look to do. They tried to run him out of the box one time already. So
yeah, got to get a little more creative when your top offensive threat is being shut off.
Nice take by number 21, Jonathan Donato. Nice save to that inside pipe.
There we go.
We'll go full away here.
Not really sure what that was there. I don't know if that was a possession shot or...
Not a smart shot with no backup there. And Fulton is actually going to have a 6-on-5 right there off the substitution. Kind of rush that shot. Looks like Fulton's back in their 10-man. See San Marcos pushing all their guys up. They'll probably try to... Ooh. And that's the quickest way to beat a 10-man, right? Get the ball to Shorty and run by one guy.
Ian
Got
Holman's
Holman
able
to the middle.
To right down the middle.
Good try by Holman. I mean, just starting that play from the 10-man, getting the ball, demanding the ball from the goalie and pushing that down right down the middle of the goal.
Yeah, you can see Holman, comes all the way down, picks the ball up, and runs pretty much straight down the field. Check out the replay here.
This is the hard part of that 10-man defensively, that if you do get broken on it, you're all sorts of unorganized. You got guys in the wrong spots, and you end up in the middle of the field. Great athletic play by the referee to hurdle Holman.
And we've got a timeout. I think it was San Marcos on this timeout. We'll take a quick break to hear from our sponsors, and we'll be right back. We'll go down to Alex on the sideline for a quick update.
In the Cal State San Marcos huddle. Offensively, they are seeing that number one is being locked off by Cal State Fullerton's long pole. So you're going to see him on the crease so that Fullerton will have to slide adjacently because they won't want to slide off of number one. Defensively, they're telling their recover man to recover straight to the crease once they slide and create a double team. Back to you.
Thank you, Alex.
We've got Fulton with another face-off win right there. Looks like Holman jumped early on it. So that adjustment's working really, really well for Fulton right now.
I think Holman started winning. I think he won the first 5 face-offs of the game, and Fullerton's won the next 4.
Tough look.
Cole Schleppe tries to get the pass to Micah Willis on the backside. Not able to wrangle it in.
We got Fulton jumping back in that 10-man.
And we got Micah taking a look at his knee.
Ready to get in quick. Oof. Good look inside.
Good look. Cunningham comes up with the ball. This is Jason Chin guarding Ian Holman here. Chin is a first-team All-Leaguer for Fullerton at the LSM position.
Good kick by White to keep that ball on play.
So, heads-up play. Like Alex said, we got Cunningham on the crease right now.
Good defense by Jason Chin.
A good take by Ian Holman on that one. Kind of able to back his defender down, get around him. Fullerton sends the slide. Holman's just able to get a good shot off. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, she did a great job there. Played good angles, got low on his hips. Looked like he just kind of lost his footing, and the slide took a tough angle and kind of came underneath him. Great individual effort by Holman there.
Fullerton's able to come up with the face-off.
Knotted up at 7. Knotted up at 5 at the 7-minute mark. Fullerton showing a 1-4-1 here. Got Schleppy and Hong inside. Tough look for the sneak at X. Just take a shot here. He's got no one. Take one. We're going to pull and pull here. Good check down.
Hey, one thing you can do if you're San Marcos in this 10-man ride is, like you're saying, you just take a shot. Like you got to make sure your attackmen are aware and ready so they can make sure to get back up.
I mean, right now, the Fullerton attack is just dropped deep in a soft ride. Now those poles are able to get to the 40-yard line with their hands free. Just take them. Good look. Ooh. Great hustle play by number 8, getting across there. Or number 3, excuse me. Brandon Bowen's getting it all the way across down the rotation and stopping him. Pretty easy shot.
Cole Schleppy does a good job of, talked about earlier, that jab step is able to get past his defenseman and move the ball down. I think that was Evan Perpa.
Love to see Michael Willis go a little more, being a first-team all-conference guy and one of the better players on the team. And see that matchup between him and Brendan Bowens and see what he can do here.
Yeah. I know Micah has been battling injuries this year. I'm wondering if those are starting to creep back up for him today. But we'll take a quick break to hear from our sponsors.
I'm Greg Gorenlian, known as Greg Beast. I played for the New York Lizards. I just retired from the MLL, and I face off for Team USA. An elite level face-off man looks for a couple different things. The first thing is the pinch points of the head, the flex points, how it wraps around the ball. The second thing you look for is the scoop. Is it rigid enough? Can it help you get an extra couple ground balls? The third thing is you want durability. You don't want to have to go buy a new head every few games, so this head basically encompasses all 3 of those. The Face-Off Academy put Command X's heads and their prototypes through the grinder. They lasted throughout the entire grind. They flexed exactly how we wanted them to. So not only were they pliable, not only were they durable, but they were also used in a lot of different facets. So it came out with a pretty good rating. The UA Command X. Dive under.
Alex Siegel is down there listening in on Fullerton's huddle. Alex, what does Fullerton have to say?
So in the Titan offensive huddle, they really want to talk about valuing the ball. They also need to get more quicker into their 2-2-2 set. Their coach isn't happy about how frantic their offense is. Defensively, you can look for a coma slide when number 1 is on the crease because they know they can't slide from the crease. Also, one thing to look out for is a 10-man ride from Fullerton. They've shown it a couple times here. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Alex.
We'll see if we get that match I was talking about with Willis versus Bowen. Nice cut by Cole Schleppe. Just lefty goal, put a 5-hole on Bertoli, excuse me.
That is Schleppe's second of the day. Let's take a look at the replay. We've had quite the battle at the face-off today.
Tale of 2 quarters.
It really has been. I think Holman won the first 5, and Thayer's been able to win the next 5.
Coming up with a clean one right there, going back to himself in defensive draw. And
this is the type of game where every possession is going to matter. Being able to get those extra possessions by winning face-offs is going to be big.
Great cut, finish inside.
That was Jenkin found Hopert there. We're back tied at 6 with 4:19 to go in the first half.
Tough handle inside. I mean, at least 2 or 3 Fullerton sticks in there when he caught that pass and got a nice quick release off.
Take a look at the replay here.
A little ball watching going on by the Fulton defense and picked that cutter late. Tied back up at 6. 4 minutes and 19 seconds left.
A little bit of a ground ball scrum here. Jonathan Donato is able to come up with the ground ball for San Marcos. Get the ball back to their goalie and work on clearing it.
Seconds here to get in the box. It's gonna be tough go here.
Tyler Jones with the ball.
Play on! Play into advance, move on!
So San Marcos not able to clear the ball, and Fullerton will get possession.
As Fullerton play little mind games again, and you see San Marcos worrying about the 10-man and kind of adjusting to the 10-man, and what they weren't, Fulton wasn't even in it, so it's where it gets kind of tricky in that riding clearing game.
AJ Sharma's looking to feed Garrett Hong on the crease. San Marcos able to pick the pass.
Numbers here.
Transition.
3 guys on him, see if you can find the open guy here. Great timeout. Coach Ted Hicks has got to be the best dressed in the MCLA.
He loves the sweater vest.
Not many people can pull it off. He's pulling it off.
Yeah. We'll take a step aside for a quick moment.
As long as I can remember.
We had Alex Siegel down on the sideline listening into the San Marcos huddle. Alex, what do they have to say?
In the Cougars' offensive huddle, you can look for them to attack right away. They're going to line up in their juices set and see a big little at X. You'll see the ball starting hopefully with number 1 here, and he'll come off a pick. And they're trying to look for cutters on the crease. They're having some success with the 2-man game at X, but also setting picks on the crease, confusing the crease defenders for Fullerton. Back to you.
Thank you, Alex. So we've got Cunningham with the ball behind. So we've got Cunningham just able to carry the ball up the right side. Gets a shot off, and it looks like we've got James Schrammick from Fullerton down with a cramp. Here's the replay.
Yeah. Didn't they not call in the first quarter? Okay, I'll ask the ref. Yeah.
I think they switched him off. Okay. Because he's in 10. 20 yesterday. Okay. So we've got a player down on the field. We'll step aside to hear from our sponsors.
My name is Pat Young. I started my college career at University of Maryland, Baltimore County, and finished up at University of Maryland, College Park. I currently play for the Ohio Machine. This is the Under Armour Banshee. It's the mid-level lacrosse cleat. What I like about it is it's got a low cleat feel, but with the protection of a mid to high cleat. I'm usually a guy who likes to protect my ankles, but I don't like to lose the mobility and feel like I'm wearing a heavy cleat. UA Banshee, untouchable, unstoppable.
Welcome back with 2:15 left in the first half. San Marcos leads 7-6.
Good double by San Marcos coming up with that ball. Number 24, Kyle Wabb with the long stick midi. Rush point in different directions, but it's going to stay San Marcos ball. And Cunningham's got the ball behind again. That last goal was pretty impressive. Just dodging, setting his feet, and shooting the ball. Great look. Oh, what a save.
Great save by Michael Henry there.
Doorstep, just kind of matched sticks and got down on it. Let's hit a pick here with him.
Jacob Chin covering Holman here.
Good job by Chin getting low on the hips and driving there. Skip across, nice topside dodge. Ooh, good take.
Holman picks the ball up behind. Cunningham still being shut off.
Got Henry stepping out behind, kind of showing a double.
Ready to throw a check there.
Yeah. San Marcos happy to pull Cunningham out and go 5-on-5 again.
Going 5-on-5 does open up a little more space for the offense. See if they're able to take advantage of it. Get Cunningham coming back on the crease.
Oh, slide down.
That was Jonathan Donato at the goal there.
Going 5-on-5 just changes defensively a little bit of your communication, your slides, and gets guys out of their comfort zone. You see right there, you got a isolated dodge from X and unassisted take, no slide. So
here's the replay on that one. So we've got Moss Gilbert in the box for Fullerton with a penalty. We weren't able to pick that one up. We've got a man-up face-off for Holman here.
Lift by Fair.
So we've got Vijay Sharma picking up a pole to play.
You can do a little everything, play a little man down. Long stick, short stick, offense, defense.
That's a big face-off win for Fullerton. Takes the extra man advantage away from San Marcos, and since we had a man in the box and Fullerton had possession at the end of the half there, Fullerton will start the second half with the ball. So we'll take a moment to step aside, hear from our sponsors during halftime, and we'll be back shortly. We'll come down to Alex Siegel, who's standing with Coach Ansel from Fullerton.
So, Coach, a good quick start to that game, but didn't finish the way you wanted to in that first half. What did you see defensively that you'll need to fix in the second half?
Yeah, for some reason, offensively it starts with us maintaining the ball. We're just doing dumb things, turning it over. But defensively, they're not really doing anything crazy. They're just feeding the crease. We just keep getting back cut. So, we cleaned that up. I think we should be all right.
And your faceoff guy struggled in the first quarter. I think he went 1 for 6. But in that second quarter, he dominated. What did you see that changed there at the faceoff X?
Tad's a scrapper, man. So if there's a loose ball situation, he usually comes up with it. So I think he changed up a couple things. So hopefully he can keep it going.
All right, last one. What's the key to the second half to pull off this victory?
Just maintain the ball, just not turn it over. We're just throwing balls away for no reason, not getting set up. At one point, we were in a 1-5, and so we just need to kind of get our composure together. And get
all right, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Alex. So, Jesse, what are your thoughts on that first half?
No, I think the face-off X, and I think that's going to continue to be an issue for both teams. I thought San Marcos did a great job first quarter, and then obviously, Tad Thayer did a great job in that second quarter to kind of, make a 50-50 ground ball, come up with some tough ones. I think Fullerton looked a little impatient, I guess, offensively. Really, force feed a couple possessions into the crease and some looks that maybe were a little forced. That if they maintained possession there and were able to kind of settle up, and I think they would have done a little better for it. I think the Fullerton 10-man and when they're not throwing it at him, I think it's caused hiccups for San Marcos. I think they're going to have to figure that out at halftime, and also just San Marcos, how they're going to adjust or game plan around that the shutoff of Cunningham.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what San Marcos does in the second half when Cunningham is shut off. So we'll take a couple-minute break here, and we'll come back to start the second half.
As long as I can remember, lacrosse was probably the most important thing in my life.
To have something like that follow me along all the way through my college and have it associated with my friends and my family and everything that I've done is what it kind of means to me.
I've seen it create opportunity for a ton of different guys, and the opportunities it's created for me to see success and to learn.
It really teaches you hard work, dedication. It's something that I want to keep with me.
All right, guys, let's have a good time today. Possession!
When my priorities started to change and lacrosse couldn't be as big a part of my life as it had been, I found that officiating was a way for me to stay involved with the game, but it provided a lot of flexibility in me setting my own schedule, but I could still be around the game.
It's another step, and it's another segue to still staying involved and also having that balance, because it's hard having that work-life balance. And where officiating, I can do that on the weekend, I can do that after my work, and it's still giving me that, I guess, camaraderie as well. That's certainly what I miss.
I literally thought I was just going to be officiating for 1 year. That was my goal. Referee for 1 year, and then get into coaching and stay involved in the game that way. The second I put on the stripes, fell in love with it. Absolutely loved every aspect of it. The demands, the challenges, trying to be the best out there every single game.
Officiating is something that has been a great outlet for me. Post-college and during college, I was able to make a little money on the side while getting to stay involved in the game in a different aspect than playing. And I think for girls our age or boys coming out of college, this is a perfect outlet to stay involved.
Officiating definitely translates to all aspects of my life. I've met great guys that I'm able to kind of emulate, and you gain a lot of information from those guys. And also the in-game stuff, problem solving, being confident, communicating through a kind of stressful time are all things that you can translate to your daily life.
Being able to say, okay, well, I can take the opportunities and the lessons that I've learned on the lacrosse field, and I'm not scared of anything, and I'm not afraid to voice my own opinions, and really kind of stand up for myself in a way that's non-confrontational but still very authoritative, I think is a huge advantage as an official.
think officiating has taught me that there's things that are bigger than yourself. And the best part about officiating, when you feel like you've done a good job and other people have said you've done a good job, is you only get involved when you have to. You're there to officiate the game, you're there to enforce the rules, interpret the rules, and the less visible you are, the better.
You know, even if we're not instructing the players, what we do and say out on the field is helping those players to develop and become better.
You really get to keep that connection with the sport. You get to make connections with the players, with the coaches, and with the fans. It makes it a lot of fun being able to be in the game and still be a part of the game by being an official.
Thanks, buddy. Good job.
Being like one of these first few younger officials, I think that we can definitely start a trend, and I think if there's anything I can say, or maybe just one little thing that can help more people get involved, I feel like I can definitely make an impact that way.
You feel the intensity of the game, you're a part of the game, and that gives you a chance to still, even though you're not playing, be a part of something special. I think, you know, when you go through this and you start getting bigger playoff games and you're starting to do things, you're part of something.
So one of my favorite officiating moments was after a game, and a parent approached us and just congratulated us on doing a great job and that they really appreciate our time. So that's always a positive thing when, regardless of win or lose, you have parents that can say, whether my child won or lost, we feel like you refereed a fair game.
Big games, the roar of the crowd, the anticipation, getting ready in the locker room, getting my things together at home, kind of thinking about what's going on. The feeling, there's a feeling there that I really enjoyed it.
And we're going to come back early from the halftime. Matt Holman subbing in for Jesse and Matt Parr. We're going to go down Alex Siegel that has caught up with Coach Teddy Hicks. Alex, take it away.
So you're at 8-6 lead and going into the second half here. What did you see positive in the first half?
We just started moving the ball a little bit better, played a little bit more patient. We got to work on our ground ball game, but I like what I'm seeing right now, and we're starting to put the pedal down. So let's see what we can do.
What's one big correction we might see in this second half?
Just patience with the ball, and we definitely have to string together a few passes, get those ground balls up, and if we can do that, I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
And thank you, Alex. Good stuff there from Teddy Hicks. We're going to step away for the last minute of halftime. We'll be back with the second half of the SLC Division II Championship game presented by Harvest Small Business Finance.
Life is about moments.
If you fight, I fight. If I fight, we fight.
You be there and watch what I do when the bell rings.
Do you have that real look in your eye that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can ask yourself this question: did I give everything I got? Did I lay it all on the line? Or am I cheating myself?
What you say, Quaid? See ya! Right at it. Oh! He's done it again!
So whatever you're gonna do, claim it. Leave your mark on this world.
Welcome back as we get ready for the second half of the D2 Championship in the Southwestern Lacrosse Conference. We've got Fullerton and San Marcos playing today. At halftime, San Marcos leads 8-6. So there's a penalty at the end of towards the end of the first half. Fullerton was able to hold on to possession, so they'll start the the second half here with possession while a man down.
Matt, anything that surprised you in the first half?
Given the way the first quarter went, I was at the face-off stripe. I was surprised with the way that Tad Thayer was able to turn it into more of a competition in the second quarter, and I think that was really the difference for Fullerton.
Oh. Good job by Michael Willis. Taking advantage of this. And it's always tough when you're man up on defense and do you sit back and kind of have a free hot side, or you go double the ball, and so you get two San Marcos defensemen playing a lot of stick and not a lot of body there, and got run by and got a one-on-one to the goal.
Yeah, as you can see on the replay, he's just able to get through the double team. There's no slide. Everyone else is locking off. It's a one-on-one with the goalie. So because Fullerton's the team that scored, the penalty is not released. Looks like it will release upon possession on the face-off here.
He's 26, Takanui. I actually got to coach Talk in high school at LCC. Great kid, good player, good athlete. He was a second team All SLC short stick D midi this year. Play by Cunningham, making a piece of that ball. And 10 seconds here. Good job by San Marcos on the ride.
Yeah, good hustle by Ian Holman to get over there and keep him out of the box. We'll have a delay game by not getting it in, so got failure to advance, giving San Marcos the ball.
So a little adjustment. You see out of Fullerton, they're going to shut off number one, Alexander Cunningham, with Jason Chin. Jason Chin was one that was matched up on Ian Holman most of the first half, and did a really good job on him. Offsides. Tough one on Fullerton. San Marcos steps outside and the rest miss it.
It's a tenacious ride by San Marcos there. PJ Sharma carrying the ball up for Fullerton. He's able to touch it in.
Force inside.
At the start of halftime, Coach Hansel was talking about being patient offensively and not forcing the ball inside. And we see why he wants to avoid that.
Tyler Jones on 15, breaking that double team on the 10-man. And good possession by San Marcos here. 13. Vijay Sharma's on ball right now. I don't think I've seen him leave the field this entire game.
He does it all for Fullerton.
Good slide by Fullerton. Taking body there, doing everything right. And that'll be a nice little fast break here.
It was Donato trying to get the ball to Jeremy Traub. Good clean slide by Fullerton.
We'll see too many hits like that don't draw flags anymore. So Fullerton forcing another one in.
A push called against Fullerton, and it will be San Marcos ball.
Push on number 18. That is Demetrius Knight.
Jankum had possession there. He's not able to go over the midline, or they would be offsides. He gets pushed over. Pretty easy call for the official on that one. We got Cunningham on the crease here.
Here's a little wheel.
Behind it X.
3-3, 2-3-1. See if they can get there this time. Nice look to the backside. And we got a mom goal there. We got excited.
Trapp with a nice shot. Hits that on the outside. Let's hear from the officials on what this penalty is.
BJ, 1-6. BJ, slash, 1 minute. Blue, 1-6/1 minute.
3 seconds on that penalty, sir. 3.
It's Taylor Johnson with the penalty.
So San Marcos would be 2 men up for 3 seconds here, and then 1 man up for another 57 seconds.
San Marcos just stays in this straight 3-3. They'll run their play. They're going to run their wheel play. Oof, good piece by number 10. Demetrius Knight again.
I think that was Moss Gilbert. Does a good job getting big, eating that shot. Another mom goal there.
Yes, it was. That even had me excited. I thought that was for sure a goal.
There we go. We'll see Henry carry the ball up. Cunningham's going over the head, causing the turnover for
pushing out, see if I
the ball up. Still no goal.
Nice goal by Cunningham.
Cunningham from Holman. It's nice to see Adam Maldonado help Holman up there.
It's a good job by Holman too. You know, he could have rushed that right away and made that pass, but he really took his time, carried the ball, drew the slide, drew the defenseman, and made the open look to Cunningham.
Here's the replay. You can see it all starts with the check by Cunningham that knocks the ball out of Henry's stick.
So we got San Marcos with another 2-goal lead again, the 8:55 mark.
So you've got someone else out there taking faceoffs for San Marcos, giving Holman a little bit of a break.
13, Alik Tuloy.
So if you're Fullerton here, last couple of possessions, fed the crease. What are you trying to do offensively?
I mean, if I was Fulton, I'm going to possess the ball a little more. We look to maybe skip through the backside. I think at this point right now, I don't see San Marcos really even sliding to a lot of their guys. So I really just dodge the draw slide. And then we can start looking at the crease, looking through. But you see the Fulton guys all yelling, possess, 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 and then they force the next play. So just
I think they just got to be patient. Got about 23 minutes left in the game. They've got plenty of time to run their offense and score.
Got Fulton run a little 1-4-1 mumbo here. Schleppy's going to come down, set a pick on Bowens. And force inside. That's the right call.
We're going to see a delay of game here.
Yep.
Moss Gilbert needs to get
5 yards.
Yeah, needs to get 5 yards away from. It was Jenkin who picked the ball up there.
No, it's no. I don't know. You gotta get that penalty's fine. That penalty's legit. I don't understand. We got 1-0. Delay game. 30 seconds. Lose. 1-0. Delay game. 30 seconds. Great defense. You just gotta let out of the run. You gotta get out of the way.
That's a tough one. I mean, the Fulton guys trying to get back on defense, quick restart, and just wasn't able to get in position. And smart play by 23 to recognize that and go right at him.
Yeah, it's hard as a defender to. As a defender, you want to play the ball. It's hard to realize you gotta get 5 yards away before you can play it, especially when you got a guy running right at you.
See if you find that. Nice save, but Michael Henry coming all the way across his body, make that off stick high. Good job by Fulton being patient there, being man down and clearing the ball and taking time. He had a pole-to-pole pass. Ooh.
Heads up play by Taylor Johnson there to realize if he goes over, they're offside, so he moves the ball over to VJ Sharma instead.
I see Cole Schleppy dodge a little bit here. He's got a short stick right now on that right wing. Had some good success early in the game. And I think San Marcos defense is holding on a lot of their slides, so good opportunity to kind of get an assist to look at the cage. See if they're going to go for that right now.
I think we'll see Hastings roll back, move it to Micah, who's going to move it over to Schleppy for a dodge.
See if you get that topside dodge. Oh, it goes underneath. Good take. Good take underneath to his left hand with Cole Schleppy. This is the goal right there. And again, I think San Marcos defense is holding on a lot of their slides, and good opportunity to recognize that.
Okay, let's take another look at Schleppy's third goal of the game. We've got Holman back out, taking the face-off for St. Marcos.
Got some Canadian chants out here.
Ian Holman is from Burlington, Ontario.
Push from behind there, no call. Kyle Wade with the ground ball. Oh, nice check by number 22.
Cunningham is being shut off again.
Takanu behind in a short stick. 2 SLC all-conference players dodging, short stick teammates dodging against each other. Just pull back. Oh, nice ball.
Newey gets the ball to Tanner Hooper. He's able to finish.
Good job by Tanner Hooper. Just coming topside and running through a stick check, get into the middle, and finish on a high-to-high.
Let's take another look at Hooper's 3rd goal of the day.
Talk about Hooper coming around the cage and then Newey finding him on that pull pass.
So we're back to a 2-goal lead for San Marcos with 5:15 left in the 3rd quarter.
Ian Holman goes back to himself for another face-off win here. San Marcos back to a 2-goal lead.
See, Demetrius Knight is ready to slide here.
Pretty impressed with the balance of the San Marcos offense. The fact they were able to kind of generate this without their offensive player of the year right now, who's being shut off, and they're playing 5-on-5 without him. A big little X. Look. Nice ball.
This was good ball movement.
Really proud with the goal. Number 12.
We go to the replay here.
They start with Ian Holman just catching the ball, running through a stick check, and drawing a slide. Fulton played pretty good defense on it, I thought. Oh, nice backside look. Oh, no. 23. Austin Jenkins from Ian Holman right there. Fulton defense just lost him on the backside. 4-goal swing right here for San Marcos.
That is senior Austin Jenkins with the goal. Let's check out the replay.
A timeout by Fulton here.
So just miscommunication by the Fullerton defense. You can see we get 4 guys kind of all standing together near one guy.
Again, you have Cunningham being shut off at X, so you got 5 defensemen above GLE, and it just makes it a little harder, a little more confusion, a little more communication.
We've got Alex Siegel down at the Fullerton huddle, so when they break, we'll come back to Alex. Let us know what they're saying. So Alex, you had an opportunity to listen in on the Fullerton huddle. What is Coach Ansel telling his team right now?
In the Fullerton huddle, coach is just telling them to calm down. They have 19 minutes left in this game, 4-goal game. They know they can build this. They can come back from this deficit. Now on defense, they're trying to slide a little bit left. They're talking about holding that slide while the Cougars are dodging, and so they can cover the crease. Cougars are getting too many looks straight to the crease. Back to you.
Thank you, Alex.
home with another faceoff win. Tough ground ball there.
Yeah, it looks like Tad Thayer from Fullerton was going to come up with ground ball there, but Ian Holman's a scrappy guy and able to fight for that ground ball.
And Holman at this point, if San Marcos is able to pull this off and win this game, he's easily got to be the MVP of the game.
I think we've seen that when he's able to win faceoffs and get San Marcos his extra possessions, they're able to take advantage of that.
San Marcos showing a little open set here. Just happy to kind of value the ball here, get a nice long possession with a 4-goal lead. We got just under 3 minutes in the third quarter here. Still plenty of time for Fullerton to make a run at this, and certainly have the offensive firepower to do that.
It looks like Jeremy Trabb might be shut off right now as well.
Look at the stall call here coming here pretty soon if San Marcos doesn't make an attempt. There it is.
It's got 30 seconds on the shot clock.
So Fulton's got to watch that backside. I think that's the hardest thing when you're playing 5-on-5. It's easy to get a first slide, but I think that second slide really has to come down and help, and it ends up being sometimes backside, sometimes it ends up being adjacent. Nice look. Oh, nice save by Michael Henry.
Get a flag here. We'll go down to the table to hear what the officials have to say.
Blue, 2-6, unnecessary roughness, 1 minute. Blue, 2-6, unnecessary, 1 minute.
It's a tough turn. Fulton, Michael Henry makes a great doorstep save, and they come up with the ground ball, and then they go man down off that. It's a tough one.
I think Jason Hastings a little frustrated out there.
Go 3-3. Looks like they're going to stay in the 3-3 this time. Got Fulton in a string right now. Got Cunningham at X.
I think we'll see Cunningham sneak behind to X here.
Yep, here goes the wheel. I'll be coming over the top this time.
The other side. Trabb not able to handle the pass cleanly.
Oh, they're going to get another slide right there. Flag on San Marcos that time.
We're going to cross-check to the head here. The unreleasable penalty. Let's go down to the table.
1 minute, to the head, locked in, full time.
Call that.
1-2, cross-check for 1 minute, locked in for a full minute. Here we go.
2.
The last foul is a 2-minute unreleasable penalty for San Marcos.
So you got teams playing 5-on-5 right now. Both teams are got a man in the box.
So if I'm Fullerton, I'm trying to get a dodge here, take advantage of hopefully some defense that doesn't get to play 5-on-5 very often.
Yeah, I think the Fulton penalty is going to release pretty soon, so I think they're probably going to hold it. Wait for that 6-on-5. It's still a lot of time left in this game, so.
And there we go. Now we got.
Probably got a full minute and a half left in this penalty. If I'm Fulton, I'm probably going to try to see if I can get a good shot off, quality shot. If not, get the 10-20 second mark. I'll probably sit on it, keep it in the box, and retain possession in the fourth quarter. You take a shot here or hold it, Matt?
32. I think we see if we can take advantage of.
Number 3, Brendan Bowden's got a piece of that.
Pick it up quickly, get a quick whistle.
Sneak, oh, and a goal.
There we go.
Number 23, Garrett Holm.
That is his third of the day.
Second man up goal, basically second one from the same spot, actually.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the replay. So he just backs a shot up.
This is a nice, see in a second, but he does a nice pass fake to that wing right here to kind of hold that guy and freeze him. Just come around. So back within 3 now.
So we've got 20 seconds left in the third quarter here. San Marcos is still in the penalty box. Whoever has possession at the end of these 20 seconds will retain possession going into the fourth quarter. Holman is able to come up with the ball. We've got 10 seconds here.
Nice no look. And a nice goal. Number 21, Jonathan Donato from Ian Holman.
Got 5 seconds left. Here's the replay.
So again, Fulton just kind of getting snake bit. I mean, that's an uncontested ground ball for Jason.
See, Holman just picks it up. Is able to find Jonathan Donato.
Great crafty play, that no look.
Heading into the fourth quarter, San Marcos leads Fullerton 13-9. We'll take a quick break to hear from our sponsors.
The end of four, 13-9. San Marcos.
Life is about moments.
If you fight, I fight. If I fight, we fight.
You be there and watch what I do when the bell rings. Do you have that real look in your eye that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can ask yourself this question: did I give everything I got? Did I lay it all on the line? Or am I cheating myself?
What you say, Quaid? See ya! Right at it. Oh! He's done it again!
So whatever you're gonna do, claim it. Leave your mark on this world.
Welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter of the Division II Championship in the Southwestern Lacrosse Conference. San Marcos leads CSU Fullerton 13-9.
San Marcos went on quite a run there to kind of end that third quarter and pull away here. 4-goal lead.
I think the difference in that quarter was Ian Holman.
Yeah.
He's able to win faceoffs. Even when he's not able to cleanly win the faceoff, he somehow comes up with a ground ball, seemingly every time.
And more impressive too is just his ability to find the open man. I mean, that last look was that no look to the backside, and I mean, he's got 3 or 4 assists in this game, at least 2 in that last quarter, and just kind of making his presence felt everywhere on the field. Again, another guy I don't think I've seen him leave the field once.
Talk to Coach Hicks, he'll say that Ian Holman is the heartbeat of this team.
So we got an open guy on the backside there.
Jeremy Traub cutting to the crease here. Got Holman carrying the ball behind. Cunningham still shut off.
double. Nice check by VJ. Got a ground ball. Fulton comes up. We'll see if they can push here. They had a little break there going. It's Michael Willis looking to go on Brandon Bowen.
Shot goes off Garrett Hong's knee. Able to back it up.
Fulton guys just got to clear some space for each other. Great defense, right? Does a great job kind of jabbing that guy, keeping him off his line. Oh, nice shot and a goal.
Bertodi got a piece of that one. Not enough.
That was great defense by number 3, Brandon Bowens. I thought he did everything he was supposed to. He kept him off his line, kind of stayed on his hips, and that was just a great individual effort by Michael Willis, turning top side.
And let's take a look at the replay.
Take.
That was Willis's 3rd goal of the game.
Back within 3. Just under 13 minutes left in the game. Team home with another face-off win. Nice tic-tac-toe. What a save.
Oh, big save by Henry. Great backup by Demetrius Knight there. We're going to get a flag on the play. Got
great textbook fast break, making the 3 passes in the backside. Michael Henry just pulling one out there and making that save across.
Let's hear what the officials have to say on this one.
Blue 2-6, legal body check, 1 minute. Blue 2-6, legal body check, 1 minute.
St. Marcos will be a man up for a minute here.
Good knockdown by number 16.
DJ Sharma overextends there. Taylor Johnson able to bail him out of trouble after picking that pass off.
Good no call there. John Bowen being patient there, rolling away and finding the open man. Oh.
Fullerton looking to clear the ball here while they are man down. Taylor Johnson just...
You don't want to find the shorty there. Fulton got another delay game.
I think that was a late slash by Taylor Johnson on that one.
Is that slash or didn't give him 5 yards?
I think it was a slash. It sounded pretty loud, kind of after Cunningham had passed the ball. You can hear Cunningham ask the ref for the penalty there. Gotta kill that one. A minute on a slash here.
How are we man down? Blue 1-6 slash 1 minute. Blue 1-6 slash 1 minute. Hey, Mike.
That's just a frustration penalty coming. Throwing that check on Alexander Cunningham after he passes the ball. We've got a 3-goal game with 11:09 left in the fourth quarter. See if San Marcos can take advantage of their man-up opportunity here and extend their margin.
The wheel. Fulton played that really well and rotating over on the wheel and was able to get back up on the shot. Great job.
San Marcos has run the same man-up play pretty much every time, with Cunningham starting on the crease and sneaking behind and trying to wheel it to him over there.
Good job by Fulton finding the short stick and the man down clear. Go to the early offense. Nice take. Great save by Patoli.
Got a push on San Marcos. It'll give Fullerton possession here.
Oh, you got an open guy backside.
And we'll get a
sort of force inside and got a late hit.
30 seconds on the push here. I think they're debating a push or a cross check. Yeah, so they called a cross check on that one, so it's a minute penalty. Will be 5-on-5 for a little bit here.
Number 7, cross check, 1 minute. White 7, cross check, 1 minute.
So it'll be 5-on-5 for a little bit here before
13. Hey, set up in 3. Hey, free.
All right, so here we got 13 seconds to 5-on-5, and then Fullerton will release the penalty, and they will be man up for 47 seconds. So I think we'd expect them to just hold the ball until it is even, or sorry, man up.
Yeah. See what they set up in here. Had some success in man up. I think they've scored at least 2 out of 3 man up possessions.
Karen Hong cuts to the crease. A little bit of a wheel out there.
Find that backside look. Good cutter inside. It's a play they scored on earlier.
Good ground ball by Brian Racinos there.
Schleppy dodging a little bit. Oh, nice save by Vitoli.
Big save. I think we're going to get a push here. And Fullerton will retain possession.
It's a tough call. Pretty much had nowhere else to go but there. So here's home. Rotate now. Let's see. Oh, they got him again. Yep.
That is Hong's 4th goal of the game. That might be his 3rd one on man up.
That is his 3rd man up, and that's his 3rd one in the same spot. So Marcos really needs to rotate over to that. We've got a 2-goal game here.
Let's check out the replay on this one.
So just a simple carry, pop.
So we've got a 2-goal game with 9:25 left in the 4th quarter.
Good job by Thayer coming up with that ground ball. Getting possession here. Key ground ball.
It's a big face-off win for Fullerton.
You see that San Marcos defense is kind of getting hard shows for those adjacents, and Fulton guys not really clearing through for their teammates.
I'd like to see a little more motion out of the offense.
Good defense by number 6, Wyatt Miller. putting some pressure on the ball there and getting turnover. Maybe turnover? Nope.
I think we've got playing the ball on balance, maybe. Fullerton retains possession. We'll start outside of the box here.
So last settled goal was Michael Willis on an unassisted take on the right side. Love to see him get the ball again and get a go here. Good check.
If I'm Fullerton, I want the ball in the stick of my playmakers, who are Michael Willis and Cole Schleppe. Two guys that can dodge and create on their own.
So you got Micah's got a short stick matchup against Ian Holman. Looks like we got a little. I think we probably get a little closer than that. So we got Schleppe on ball here. Schleppe just going hard. Good take.
Just able to use his speed, dodge hard from behind. There's no slide. And that is Schleppe's 4th goal of the game. Let's take a look at the replay.
That's a nice dodge against a really good defenseman in Brendan Bowens. Just goes hard. Left-right split and speed dodge top side. And see San Marcos is hesitant to rotate or slide to him. And good hard dodge.
So we've got a 1-goal game with 7:39 left here.
Good ground ball. Jason Chin with the ground ball there.
Defensive exit on that face-off. Fullerton to clear the ball here.
Yeah, Fulton really winning some face-offs when they absolutely need him.
Yeah. BJ kind of running through 3 or 4 guys down there.
That was 4.
Impressive effort by Vijay Sharma on that play.
Good dodge right here. Good take. But again, Michael Willis is just not vacating that area and creating space for that dodger down the alley. Good effort by Fulton, but San Marcos able to come up the ground ball. Oof. Lucky break for Fulton here. Let's see if they can push an early offense.
Find Jason Hastings.
Oh, what a goal.
Jason Hastings ties it up with his 1st goal of the game.
Good job just coming over the top and just shooting the ball with power right to the top, that far side corner.
They're going on a little bit of a run here.
We're seeing the replay right now. Good job of Fulton picking it up and going right away before San Marcos able to set up. Bam.
So Fullerton going on a run for San Marcos to use a timeout there. And after this timeout, we'll go down to Alex Siegel on the field to hear what San Marcos has to say. So let's go down to Alex and see what San Marcos had to say during that timeout.
Well, in the Cougars huddle, there wasn't much substance to the huddle. Just a bunch of cliches. Stay out of the penalty box, win ground balls, stay focused, be a team, and believe in each other. You know, they went on a run. Now Fullerton went on their run. Look, if it's a 13-13 game with with 6 minutes to go, just got to stay together and play as a team. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Alex.
All good cliches, though.
Been a while since San Marcos has had an offensive possession. Let's see if Holman can get them the ball off this faceoff.
Holman with the faceoff here.
Let's go, T-John!
See Holman subbing off the field. Cunningham still shut off. Got Jonathan Donato coming in here for San Marcos.
Good time double.
Sorry, that is Takano.
Stay on your guy!
So they try to get Cunningham out of the box a little bit here for some sub games. Right now they only have 5 guys all over.
Steve, watch your guy! Steve, on your guy! Jason, watch him!
Now we've got Cunningham on the defensive side of the field.
Expecting one of them sub one of their middies off. Here comes 15.
Here we go. We've got Jones coming off and
got a short stick now.
Cunningham coming on.
Good switch by Fullerton to get that long stick on and recognize that happening right away.
Got a shot clock put on San Marcos here.
Good take, nice save. Nice save by Michael Henry.
We've got goaltender interference, so it'll be a free clear for Fullerton.
Yes, midfield. I got midfield. In the middle, right?
Got a ball sitting on the field down there.
Schleppy's got the ball here. So Hastings had kind of the hot hand here. Let's see if they go back to him or. Got bailed out there in a tough pass.
Fullerton's in a 2-3-1 right now. Get a dodge from Hastings here. Moves it up to Garrett Hall. Dodges back the same side.
Hands free. Oh, good take.
And we've got a San Marcos player down on the field. We'll take a moment to step aside and hear from our sponsors. we're back with 3:09 left in the game. It's a 13-13 tie. We had a quick injury timeout there due to a cramped player on the field.
Fulton was able to set up here. Run by Fulton to get back in this game. Good hard topside dodge. Schleppy's got a short stick over on this wing. Let's see if they take advantage of that.
Looks like Ian Holman is pushing out on Schleppy, trying to keep the ball away from him. So we get VJ Sharma carrying the ball behind in an invert situation. Jonathan Donato defending.
That's the deal with a little one-handed wraparound. Great defense by Jonathan Donato there.
Here, Michael Willis kind of directing the offense, telling guys where he wants them to go. He's got plenty of space to dodge down the left alley here.
See that St. Mark's defense is really aware of who's on the field, who's got the ball, and we have a timeout.
A timeout called by Fullerton here with 1:46 left in the game. We've got a 13-13 tie. We'll take a step back to hear from our sponsors. We have Alex Siegel, who's down there in the Fullerton huddle. Alex, what does Fullerton have to say with 1:46 left in the tie game?
So with 1:46 left in this game, you'll see them stall, and they're not going to go until the refs put a shot clock on. Then you'll see number 6 take the ball to X with an invert, and they're just going to straight ISO him at X. Back to you.
Thank you, Alex. So it sounds like Fullerton is content to hold the ball for the last shot.
So far they got what they want. They got number 6 with the short stick.
See if he's able to get open and get the ball.
I should have held it from the start and carried it around a little bit.
So they're able to get Schleppy the ball. He's behind, covered by Holman.
So here's the shot clock. We got the invert.
Shot clock came on at 1:07.
Gotta clear through for each other.
Like to see a little more
Nice
motion
sneak
out of
here.
the offense.
Oh, good take.
Good take by Here at home. And I think we've probably got about 11 seconds left on the shot clock here. So we need a shot on cage. We need a save by the goalie.
Nice.
So that'll.
I don't know if you got a piece of that or hit the pipe, but.
I think he got a piece of that. He's a little slow to get up in the cage. And that waves the shot clock, so now we've got 30 seconds left in the game.
Got Michael Willis with the ball.
We've got Cody Gilligan playing defense here.
15 seconds. Force inside. And we still got time for a quick look inside. Force one in. There's a shot.
One.
Yep.
And that is the game. The end of regulation, we're tied. We're going into overtime. We'll take a quick break here to hear from our sponsors. So Jesse, as we get ready to head to overtime, what are your thoughts on the first 60 minutes of this game?
I mean, great game so far. I think looking at the second half, San Diego came out and went on a great run in the third quarter, and Fulton was able to kind of weather that storm, and a couple key man up goals and some good plays got them back into this game, and I think going into the last part of that fourth quarter, they had a couple good possessions, good quality shots, and now here we're at in overtime. San Marcos did not touch the ball very much in that fourth quarter, so we'll see if they come out and kind of able to get the rust off of that fourth quarter and get a little flow going.
And so we'll head down to Alex on the sideline to hear what each team had to say during that break.
Well, I was in the Cougars huddle for that break, and if you see them win this faceoff, they're going to carry the ball all the way to X before they call the timeout. After the timeout, you'll most likely see an invert or an ISO from number 1. Back to you.
Thank you, Alex.
So overtime, we go 4 minutes. Each team has a timeout. First to score. Holman with the ground ball. Face-off win.
We'll see him carry behind. And here's their timeout.
Scripted pretty well.
Yeah.
So obviously they said they're going to come out with Cunningham with the ball, number 1. Think they'll go open set of the to get an umbrella, or do you think they'll bring a couple guys inside?
I think they'll try to give Cunningham some space to dodge. He's had a couple goals on isolation dodges up the right side today. I think we'll probably expect to see some of the same here. But like you said, it's been a while since they've had an offensive possession.
And it's tough for a player like Cunningham. I mean, he hasn't really had too many touches on the ball today. To now get the ball in overtime, and I probably only had maybe 1 or 2 dodges in the second half, and now he kind of relied on in the overtime. But I guess if you're the offensive player of the year in the conference, you should be able to do that.
Yeah, Fullerton's done a pretty good job of keeping the ball out of his stick.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess if I'm Fullerton here, I'm trying to make sure that we're ready to send the slide to Cunningham early. Talking to the team about getting the 2 slide in, and making sure those middies up top are helping all the way in, so we can send that slide.
So looking forward here, MCLA National Championship, does the loser of this game, do you think, still make the national tournament? Or is this is it?
I think the loser of this game is on the bubble, and it kind of depends on how other things shake out. I think the SLC is a 2 to 3 bid league. You had Northern Arizona, who was ranked 7th, lost to San Marcos yesterday. I think the question for Fullerton is, who have they beat this year? Their biggest win is over UCSD and the University of San Diego. I think the University of San Diego is ranked 17th and UCSD is ranked 21st.
You have San Marcos coming in kind of that open set. Even a couple guys across the top, like Cunningham dodge from behind.
Got Taylor Johnson defending here.
From the top side. Got Ian Holm with the ball now. Good quick ball movement.
See Cunningham a little slow to get up there. I'm not sure if it's an injury or...
Good matchup here. You have Ian Holman on with the ball and Jason Shin on him. Jason, I think, has done a great job all game.
I've seen this matchup a few times.
It's nice and low, stays on his hip. Keep his feet chopped a little bit though, so he's not unbalanced. There he goes. Takes the fall. But he split the double there.
We've got San Marcos in the crease, which will give Fullerton the opportunity to clear the ball here. I think we could have seen a flag for delay of game.
Oh, there. Yep, you're gonna get it.
I'm not sure what's going on with.
Oh yeah, unnecessary roughness there. I think that push from behind on 23.
Do a replay of that, Lewis. Take a look at what happened there.
Yeah, just clipped him from behind. Nice job by San Marcos kind of make that play happen by getting a piece of that ground ball.
So we've got a 2-minute penalty here for what we just saw in that replay. So we'll see if San Marcos can take advantage of the man-up opportunity here. I think we'll probably expect to see more of the same wheel with Cunningham kind of sneaking to X and coming
Here
around.
They go. Just the wheel, see if... Oh.
And they're trying to get into it quick this time.
Kind of sneak in there.
Demetrius Knight is doing a good job of coming down and ready to rotate. Jones with the ball, moves it over to Trout. San Marcos can be patient with the ball here. There's 2 minutes left in the first overtime period. And there's a 2-minute penalty.
So here's the wheel. Good rotation out to it. Nice backside look. Oof. Way to make the play. Good job by Henry. San Marcos can't get a penalty here. And they're going to get one.
I think that is a push. And that would be 30 seconds for Ian Holman in the box. So we're going to be 5-on-5 for 30 seconds.
So if you're Fulton here, do you go in the 5-on-5?
think you have to.
Player in white, number 2,
There's
calls a
132
30
left.
seconds, technical foul.
Either
White, 2, push. Clear for blue with 5-on-5 for 30 seconds.
Not sure how much is left in that 2-minute penalty. 5-on-5.
At least I would say there's probably, if they don't go here, they'll have at least be man down for 15 seconds. Just quick math.
Yeah, so you're either going now and you're 5-on-5.
Yeah.
You got a little more space in the offense.
So Will's got this whole alley. Let's see what he does with it. Yep, take a timeout.
If I'm going to take a timeout there, I'd probably take it as at the beginning of that 5-on-5 so we can take advantage of that 30 seconds. They ran about 15 seconds off the clock there, so they'll be even for about 15, say man down for 15. Interesting to see what Fullerton does here.
I think they're trying to figure out right now exactly how much time is left in that penalty.
So we've got 1:14 left in the first overtime. So we'll go down to Alex and see what Fullerton was saying down there. So, Alex, what do you have for us?
Well, first of all, San Marcos is they're going to be even 5-on-5 for 12 seconds. Then San Marcos will be released off that 30-second push, and then Fullerton's penalty is released at 44 seconds left in the overtime. Now you'll see Fullerton 5-on-5 here on offense. You'll just see a straight ISO with number 6 or number 12. They're just going to take their defender where they want to ISO him on the field, and you'll really just see a straight ISO to the goal. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Alex. So we'll see Jason Hastings start with the ball here. It's covered by Jonathan Donato.
So we can go right here, top side. Showing that slide. Good look. Oh, and a goal.
Cole Schleppe with the overtime winner for Fullerton. Fullerton is the D2 SLC champion and just punched their ticket to Salt Lake City for the MCLA championship tournament. San Marcos will have to wait till tonight to figure out if they earned an at-large bid.
Great job by both teams. I thought it was a great game, back and forth. Some guys stepped up for both teams. Really, really impressed with San Marcos' Ian Holman. Thought he had an amazing game.
Yeah, I think at one point in the third quarter, San Marcos was going on a run and was up by 4 or 5. And hats off to Fullerton for not hanging their heads and fighting back and coming back to win it in overtime. So that was Schleppe's 5th goal of the game for Fullerton.
I think I was saying before the game, this is the Fulton's 5th trip to the SLC championship?
Yeah, I think they're 4th or 5th.
It's got to feel pretty good for Coach Ansel to kind of win one here and ride that into the MCLAs.
So Fullerton made it to the MCLA tournament as an at-large team last year. I think they've made it a couple times in the past few years. So they've got that experience. Like I was saying before, San Marcos will have to wait till tonight to figure out if the committee thinks they've done enough to earn an at-large bid. And they're sitting at, I think, 2 losses on the season to UCSD and 1 to Fullerton.
Mm-hmm. I'd say players of the game for Fulton would certainly be goaltender Michael Henry, and then offensively Cole Schleppe with 5 goals. Both of them played really, really well.
Yeah, I think Henry finished with about 10 saves. Schleppe with 5 goals, and Garrett Hong with 4, and Micah Willis with 3. Jason Hastings chipped 1 in.
On the other side, I was really impressed with Ian Holman and then Brandon Bowen on defense. I thought he did a great job on Willis and was an impact player, on ball and then off ball as well, coming up some ground balls, making some stops. So I thought he did really well for San Diego.
Yeah, Ian Holman just doing it everywhere on the field. I think he took all but one face-off for him.
Yeah.
He's out there offensively. Chipped in 2 goals. He had a heck of a game.
Fulton's kind of setting up for their championship photos and all that. What do you? We got 2 teams warming up for the D1 championship, SLC championship, and Concordia and Chapman. What do you expect out of those 2?
So the 2 met twice earlier this year, or just once. It was a 1-goal game. I think
10-9.
Gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I think that game, Chapman was, I think, playing 4 games in 7 days, and that was the 4th game. So, I don't know how much time they had to prepare for that game, and I don't know if that will be a factor coming into this, where they've had a week to prepare. Well, a day to prepare, really, with the win over Arizona State on Friday. So, both teams making it. Concordia beating Grand Canyon 14-9, and Chapman beating ASU 9-7 on Friday.
Yeah, and we'll take it down to Matt Holman for the trophy presentation.
All right, guys, thank you very much. And on behalf of Todd Massis, the founding member of Harvest Small Business Finance, it is my pleasure to present the 2018 Division II Championship Trophy to head coach of Fulton, Michael Ansel.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, man.
Coach, first D2 title.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to know how it feels. How's it feel?
Good, man. I think the last time we had one with Fullerton. Hey, guys. Last time we had one was 2010, maybe. So, it's been a long time coming, but, it's all the credit of these guys. They put all the work in every week. So, it feels awesome, man. It feels awesome.
Trip to the national championship. Outlook, looking ahead, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, we're excited. We've kind of found our stride over the last couple weeks. So I'm just hoping to, continue that. I feel like, we have some good matchups. We're excited to go. So,
give me 2 or 3 key players from today.
Honestly, Mike Henry in goal is always holding it down for us. Cole Schleppe had a big day with all the goals. Our attack as a whole worked well with Micah and Garrett. But honestly, today I think I'm going to give it to Tad. Tad, our face-up.
Face-off midi, Tad.
Tad's our Fogo, and he did a great job today going against probably one of the best guys in the country, and did a really good job keeping us in the game. So,
All right, we're going to let you celebrate. I'm going to have those players come up, and Alex is going to interview. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back.
My name is Pat Young. I started my college career at University of Maryland, Baltimore County and finished up at University of Maryland, College Park. I currently play for the Ohio Machine. The shaft is the Meso, and obviously when you look at it, it's got a really sleek look to it. Black on black, it's pretty smooth. Feel it, it's not too rigid, got a little bit of a grit to it. It's very durable, but it's pretty light. It's got a little bit of a flex to it, so it puts a little bit more on your shot. UA Meso Composite, balanced, battle tested.
We'll go back down to Alex Siegel standing with Tad and Mike Henry.
I'm here with the Titans, your D2 champions for SLC. That's a big win. You're off to Salt Lake City. How does it feel?
Oh, it feels so good, so great. This is a long season, and we did so much work, and it counted. It counted, boys.
What do you think the key was there in the overtime?
The overtime, honestly, we just held it. On defense, we were down for a little bit. We just held them off. We did really good. We finally got the ball, took it across. Coach made a key timeout, and we settled on the ball. And once we had the break, we took it and just sealed the deal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Mikey. This is your second or third time with me post game. You're a huge emotional leader for this team. Every time out, every time you guys make a stop, every goal, you're high-fiving, you're jumping around. What kind of energy and what does that bring to your team?
I mean, I love having all my guys count on me. I'm the goalie, I'm the captain. It's a great position to be in. You have to man up, have the team rely on you, and it's a great thing when it comes out right.
Congratulations.
Thank you, appreciate it.
No, we're good. We're all good.
Like, how is Fulton able to stay D2 when they have like 30?
Jesse, what are your thoughts on that overtime game?
Thought it was great. I thought both teams executed really, really well. Thought there was good adjustments throughout the game. Exactly what you think out of two really good SLC teams with going back and forth, and both teams went on runs. Both teams were highlighted by some really, really talented lacrosse players that did a good job today. And hats off to Coach Hicks, going 11-2 on the season. Making the SLC championship, and then Coach Ansel winning the SLC championship after coming up short a couple years to now D1 Concordia, which was in D2. So good job with both teams.
Yeah, it was a fun game to watch. Look for big things out of Fullerton and hopefully San Marcos in the MCLA tournament starting a week from tomorrow. And with that, we'll take a half-hour break or so before the D1 championship game between Concordia and Chatwin.
Life is about moments.
If you fight, I fight. If I fight, we fight.
You be there and watch what I do when the bell rings. Do you have that real look in your eye that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can ask yourself this question: did I give everything I got? Did I lay it all on the line? Or am I cheating myself?
What you say, Quaid?
See ya!
So whatever you're going to do, claim it. Leave your mark on this world.